Hi, my name is Andy Foster. I'm the course director for the MSc in Air Transport Management at Cranfield University. The MSc in Air Transport has been running now for over 40 years. Over the last 40 years the course has changed, it's become more management focused, and a lot of the students who do the course now go into a wide variety of roles in the air transport industry. The MSc in Air Transport Management is recognised throughout the world as being the premier master's course in air transport management. A number of times when I speak to people in the industry about how they perceive our course, they say they look at it as the gold standard, and that if they get an application from someone who does the MSc course at Cranfield, they will almost automatically put them on one side for interview. The MSc course is split into two main parts. There's the taught part of the course, which consists of the students taking 7 individual modules, 6 of which are compulsory, 1 of which is optional. They then are involved in a group project where they put together a business plan for an airline, and the rest of the MSc time at Cranfield is spent on their individual research thesis. The group project which the students undertake is a very key part of the course at Cranfield. Not only does it bring together all the learning the students have participated in the months before they do the group project, but it also allows them to work with other team members who come from different backgrounds, different cultures and so on. And what a lot of our former students have said afterwards is that this gives them a very good grounding for the type of work they will undertake when they get into industry.
You have around 6 months or 7 months of studying theory, and then you have to bring it actually together in the real business case, and this is the point where you really start understanding all the theory.
Over the years we have a lot of visitors coming to look at the group projects, and every year they comment that the standard the students come up with is as good, if not better, than they are used to seeing in industry. The types of jobs that some of our students have managed to obtain in airlines include revenue management, network planning, marketing and operations. Quite a few of our students have ended up working for the new low-cost carriers, and with EasyJet just down the road in Luton, a number of our students have landed jobs there in the last few years.
The air transport course for me prepared me to the maximum for joining EasyJet. All the fundamentals were covered. During my 3 years there, I've had exposure to very many different areas, from economics, from OR, and always I could go back to my notes from Cranfield and say, that's something I can use here.
A few of our students have joined the network carriers, so we have students who have completed our course who now work for British Airways, for Air France, for Lufthansa.
Well, the great thing about the course for me was that it really covered a large number of subjects, really, I mean, from all aspects of the industry. And so, I think it's fair to say that, there's not a day that goes by where there isn't some aspect of what I learned that comes into play, really.
I can safely say my career in aviation started because of the degree. I wouldn't have got my first job if it hadn't been for doing this Cranfield course.
A few of our students have also joined the large management consultancies of McKinsey & Company, Ernst & Young, Price Waterhouse and so on.
So many people from our course actually got the opportunity to go for interviews, which sometimes if you only apply and you don't have Cranfield background, you wouldn't even get to that stage.
It opened door in the aviation sector, so that's what I think was really good about Cranfield and the reputation of Cranfield.
The Department of Air Transport at Cranfield University is the International Centre for Postgraduate Teaching and Research into Air Transport. It carries out a number of different research projects every year, provides teaching, but also runs a number of short courses for people in the industry.
Certainly in my thesis I had access to, I was doing a very sensitive subject, I had access to a lot of sensitive data which I wouldn't have been able to have without sort of inside knowledge, so that was a sort of very practical aspect of how the links helped.
Throughout the course we get a number of visiting lecturers coming to Cranfield to present to our MSc students. These have included representatives from all the aircraft manufacturers, from airports, from consultancy companies and from IATA.
At the time it was really fascinating to have people coming in describing how things were in the real world. Now looking back, with some real world experience myself, I can still learn things from those presentations even to this day.
The variety that we had with academics teaching in the department and people from the industry coming in, I think it was great, and we always had the opportunity to speak to the people after they give the presentation.
It really gives you the connection between theory and practice.
We also provide the MSc in Air Transport students with the ability to attend lectures at the Royal Aeronautical Society in London. This not only gives them the ability to see lecturers who may not be able to come to Cranfield to present to them, but it also allows them to network with other members of the Royal Aeronautical Society at that venue.
You can view certain topics, certain assignments from different perspectives, and this clearly enhances the quality of your overall work.
Having an active airfield at Cranfield is very useful for the students, and particularly the fact that the university has access to the Bulldog training aircraft and the Jetstream flying laboratory classroom. The Jetstream aircraft is very useful to students because it gives them an insight of what it's like to be a flight data observer and to actually collect real live aircraft performance data.
While we were doing all the calculations, which didn't make sense to me in the classroom, it all kicked in once we were on the aircraft and were getting down all the numbers, and it worked really well.
We're very lucky at Cranfield University in having an excellent library facility. This library not only contains the latest books, journals and magazines that touch the subject of air transport, but through the internet and various electronic databases, the students have access to the latest data and information on aviation, air transport and all industries associated with it.
Books are not enough nowadays. All the latest information is online. So ATI was daily news for us, and it was very helpful, and all the library staff was very good. So whenever we had doubt about how to access database, everybody was helpful, and we needed to use it. We just couldn't do anything without it.
For me, it has achieved everything it was set out to achieve, and sort of, gave the expectations. I met my objective, and to be honest, even if you don't have the time to take a full year out, I think the part-time MSc could be a very strong option.
I spent 10 years in the aviation industry before, and I have a master in business administration before the course, and I thought I knew a lot about aviation management, but that was not true.
You had a lot of people who were very passionate about the industry on the course, and I think everyone at the very beginning had a shared interest. And I certainly made some very good friends at Cranfield, and I'm still very much in touch with them.
If you're interested in joining the dynamic air transport industry, then please log on to our website for more information. We look forward to seeing you at Cranfield.